Well, good morning. Just completed a 20-mile run this morning, and I kind of wanted to take you guys through the necessities of what you'll need on a long run. Also, in the cold, as you know, it's the middle of the winter. It's now December, the day after Christmas, the 26th. So I kind of wanted to take you through a little bit of the clothing and some things you should probably prepare for when you're on a longer run. Some of the things I always have with me when I run, obviously a hat. I have bad hat hair, so I'm keeping this on while I'm doing this. Keep all the heat in. In addition, I also always wear gloves when I go running. These are important. You'll lose the most heat through your hands, through your head. So you'll want to make sure that you have these covered at all times while you're running. And for me, I kind of like it because it helps keep some of the sweat out of my eyes and from stinging. So especially when you're running longer distance, obviously you're going to sweat more, no matter what the temperature is. Another thing you'll notice that I'm wearing here is a long sleeve, not cotton, but definitely a synthetic fiber, one that traps heat within my body, and it keeps and it kind of absorbs the sweat a little bit more, so it's not just letting it soak into the skin. So, I've got these things: long pants on, running socks, running shoes, obviously the things you would normally have. Um, these are all really essential. You want to make sure you keep your core body warm, but you don't want to overdress either. I mean, you can wear layers, things you can strip off as you're running. That's always a good thing. You should anticipate that when you go running, try to figure out what the temperature is and gauge about 10 to 15 degrees hotter when you start running. Your body temperature will naturally increase, so you'll want to make sure that you're wearing appropriate clothing given the temperature that it is and then the temperature that it will be at. So try to keep that in mind too when you're going out buying running clothes and dressing at the same manner. Another thing is you want to have food. Now I've got some food here that I wanted to show you guys. These are what we call chomps, and these are actually energy cubes. So you can see here that they come in little packets. They're easy to carry with you, easy to put in your pockets, and you run with them. And then about an hour into your run, you'll want to break one open. I believe these are enough for serving for two, so there should be enough for the first hour. When you run, you eat, and then I usually go about every 45 minutes from there and consume this. And then I'll usually bring a water bottle or a fuel belt with me, so that way I can have something to wash it down with, and also just keep myself hydrated too. Obviously, on these longer runs, hydration becomes more and more of a factor. So you want to keep all those little tips in mind. I'll go into a little bit more depth into food and into some other running attire later on, but just wanted to give you a brief overview. As I see, I just finished my 20-mile run, which I'm very, very proud of. This is the most miles I've run this season so far, so I'm just about marathon ready, which is good. With less than a month before the Rock and Roll Arizona Marathon, January, so we're almost there. It's an exciting time, and thanks for tuning in, and we'll keep updating. We'll see you soon. Happy running.